brings a multitude of avant-garde kitchen utensils and tools with unrivaled durability and unmatchable safety standards. Its curated portfolio of brand features over 150 plus international cookware products spanning across saucepan, sauté pan, grill pan, fry pan, stick pot, stick fry, casseroles to innumerable kitchen accessories. To discuss more on this, we have Mr. Nafees Ahmed, who has worked with the retail industry for over 2.5 years with all-around expertise and experience in franchising business consulting for 6 years. His expertise and focus are to guide investors to choose the most optimal business and franchisees. He is expert in the brand creation and development. And this trait has helped many businesses to elevate to the next level. Welcome, Nafees.
Hi, thank you, Alka. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, good.
So great to have you here, right?
Yes.
I know you for quite a long period, right? So can you give me more insight that how did you start and how long you have been
Yes.
associated in the franchisee development, right? I would like to know more about it.
Yeah, first I would like to thank FranchiseBazar and Amit and Alka
Thank
to you because
thank
in this tough time, pandemic time, we are not getting like a good targeted our audience for reaching them. We starting this webinar to reach
yes,
our
yes,
target audience and so
correct.
I would like tell once again thank you very much for this.
Sure, thanks. It's our pleasure to have you here. So this webinar is all about having understanding the pots and pans, right? We have you as the the franchisee development leader.
I
So
started this company around last 2 year back, franchisee development leader. I have a
right,
total around 100 experience, 6 year experience in franchisee business. So I work
correct.
in different sector like F&B sector and cookware, retail sector. So after this, I found this business like this sector is like very promising and very
Hmm.
good growing sector. If you
Hmm.
are seeing like in terms of like business growth, is total like cookware industries in Indian market 2000 crore.
Hmm.
If you,
Okay. So as you said that you found the retail industry as one of the promising segment to invest into. So I
yeah.
would like to have an understanding the share and the importance of this segment if I compare to the other segments.
If you share like if you like ask me about cookware segment, cookware segment is in Indian market around 2000 crore. It's
Hmm.
almost around 3% of in our Indian GDP. It year wise like a 20% increasing. Like
Okay.
like earlier, people are not aware about the more cookware item and product and healthy food and other thing. If now
Hmm.
I think people are most like they are making their big home, modern kitchen and other thing. So
Correct.
once they are starting modern kitchen and other thing, so they require like a good vessels and cooker, tawa,
Right.
karai, everything about this kind of a cookware product. So
Right.
this kind of a like a modern kitchen we are fulfilling promising our Indian marketing. Like
Right.
other Indian market, they don't have this kind of a product.
So to summarize, we really understand the big market share is being, by this segment specifically to invest in the cookware store, right?
Yeah.
Over to the next slide, I would like to have more understanding on the front, as the leader in the cookware segment. I would like to have more understanding on why will people choose pots and pan to invest as a franchisee.
So I will tell about Meyer Corporation. Meyer Corporation is started 1951. We have
Hmm.
like a 70-year-old company. We have a number one in USA, like in terms of cookware marketing and manufacturing company. We
Hmm.
are number two in world in terms of revenue generation.
Oh,
We have a,
okay.
like a we have like a, around 60 country. We present more than 60 country. If
Oh,
you see like Indian market pots and pan, we started like in 2017. Like
oh.
we started our operation. Then
Hmm.
2018 we started like all our first store in Lajpat Nagar, Delhi.
Okay,
After
okay.
that,
So
we
you,
started around 1 year. We ran our store. Then we saw Indian marketing, what is the like a customer thought and other thing. Then
hmm.
we started to like around 2019 and our franchising business.
So you mean the mayor has been acquired by the Indian market? Is
Yes.
that right?
Yeah, so if you will see like a Mayer is the world largest cookware marketing and manufacturing company. We have a like
Okay.
worldwide like worldwide we have our 4 5 manufacturing unit like in Thailand. We have a world biggest manufacturing cookware manufacturing unit Thailand. From
Hmm.
there we have a daily manufacturing around 1.5 lakh cookware product.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
We have a
So yeah.
Thailand.
Hmm.
Yeah.
तो ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात बन जाती है कि इंडियन मार्केट को क्रिएट करने के लिए हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो इंपोर्ट हो रहा है और इंडिया मार्केट में बहुत अच्छे से और धूम मचा के चल रहा है. सो
Yes.
ओवर टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. What makes your product? There are many leaders I can count on my fingertips, and there are multiple numbers which who are in this segment. How your products are different from the others, and which makes a difference in the market?
If you see like other product earlier, they have a multiple brand and other thing like if you ask any person like a non-stick, so they're thinking non-stick is a very harmful. So, but our product, our non-stick coating, we are using calcium, and our all product is also pure free, nickel free, LED free, and our we are importing that steel from Japan, aluminum from Australia. We do in our steel, we don't have any nickel free steel, and also our product. For example, if you see like we have a huge variety of product. If you ask like some different brand, they have like a famous for different segment. Some brand they are famous for only steel. Some brand they famous from non-steel.
Yes,
But we have
yes.
all segment. We have a more than 300 products. We have a
Okay.
different segment. We have a steel. We have a tri-inch. We have a non-stick. We have a almost like a kitchen hack, kitchen accessories, bakeware. We have everything. If you see like our product is also approved from FDA. Food Index Association also product approved from European standard, French standard. Also our product also all non-stick coating is approved. We are not using any harmful single product in this. Our also product is also according to Indian market in ISO approved product. If you see, we have
So we have to here understand, the pots and pan, the product range they are talking about is free from any kind of, the treatment or any kind of which makes it more harmful. So it is in a healthier version, which becomes the highest demand in a current
yeah.
scenario,
After
right?
this lockdown, people are sitting their home, so they become unhealthy. So they are also like if you see other brand
Yeah.
compared to other sector, here like this cookware sector demand is increased in after pandemic and lockdown
Correct, correct. So
because
fine, fine.
if you
We'll
see,
discuss, Nafees, we'll discuss more on this front that, how is the market in the cookware investing, becomes more important. But we have, so many other questions to ask you to be part of the discussion, which, would like to give more insight about to investing in this venture. So over to the next slide. Yes, so I would like to you have the given the more insight about that how you did you start, how many franchises, how many outlets do you have currently, right? तो इसके अलावा हमें ये भी जाना है कि क्या क्या एडवांटेजेस होंगे, क्या आपके लिए इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है लोगों के लिए इन्वेस्ट करना, और व्हाट आर द एडवांटेजेस पीपल थिंक दैट टू गेट एसोसिएटेड विद यू एज अ ब्रांड.
so if you see like we started in 2019 and so right now we have a 5 store. We have started first franchise in 2020 in Bangalore. After that we open our Hyderabad store. So in terms of like a cookware demand, we are coming very soon in Hyderabad. We have a Hyderabad also. We are coming second store in Hyderabad. We are also coming soon with Pune, Chennai, and Lucknow.
लखनऊ. ओके,
Yeah.
ओके. सो हियर वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड ऑलरेडी इनकी 3 फ्रेंचाइजी एग्जिस्टिंग में है और 4 से 5 आने वाली हैं. सो दिस बिकम्स द एश्योरेंस, वो एक एक एश्योर्ड चीज हो जाती है कि जो ब्रांड का ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंस है उसका मार्केट शेयर बन चुका है, लोगों ने उसको पहचाना शुरू किया है, तो इट बिकम्स मोर इजियर टू गेट एसोसिएटेड, राइट? सो ओवर टू यू अगेन, नाफीस.
Yeah, right now we have a more than 10 million customer per year. They annually they are buying our product. We have like a more than 20 million database customer, happy customer who use our product. So they are happy with our brand. If you see our rating in Pots and Pan, Amazon, everywhere we are like a more than 4 star, 4.5 star. If you see like a complaint compared to other brands, we have a very less complaint. And also like we are providing 40 to 45% margin to our customer, like who's taking our franchisee, and we are providing like ROE. If in terms of ROE, it will come around 18 to 20 months.
Also, I can see the the product mix, right? This becomes very important to understand. There is not every city, every region has its own demand, right? So if you have a product mix, then it becomes very essential for any, if somebody is interested to invest that this one in the range, right? तो उसको ही invest करने से उतना ही फायदा होने वाला है, right? So how flexible are you in terms of, I can see extensive product mix.
Yeah, if you see in terms of product, like we have a more than 300 product range. Earlier, if you see like before lockdown and pandemic, people are not making cake and other item in their home. After starting pandemic,
Yes.
so our huge demand is come on bakeware product.
हाँ हाँ
Earlier, like
अभी
our
तो तभी तो ये कहा जाता है कि लॉकडाउन के बाद हर कोई शेफ हो जाएगा
yeah. So if you see like before bakeware, like a lockdown, हमारा bakeware item बहुत कम slow moving था. After bakeware, like lockdown, pandemic, our product is like in demand, very huge
और
demand in
बढ़ गया
bakeware and everything.
so considering the pandemic where the other markets are really bleeding, on the contrary the pots and pan got the advantage and created a market during the pandemic even
Yeah, if
so
you
this
see like in
becomes
pandemic time, more than 5,800 restaurant closed in Bangalore, single only in Bangalore. So like whose demand is coming, people are start eating their home only. So
yeah
if they are starting eating home only, so the demand is coming automatically. So they want to like a good product. Earlier
हाँ
people are not going to their kitchen, now they want to fancy kitchen. So in
करेक्ट करेक्ट
type
तो
product.
अभी अभी सवाल मेरे दिमाग में आया आपने बोला कि फैंसी किचन तो क्या आपकी जो प्रोडक्ट रेंज है वो खाली कैटर करती है कि अपर क्लास को
No, no, we have like a different mix. We have like for lower class people and middle class people. Generally, we target middle and upper class people. So we have our product starting from 600 to till 5,000, 10,000. We have a different product mix, like a category wise. We have a bakeware, we have a non-stick product. So different segment, we have a different price range.
So I have a very important question from the point of view of the investor that you have a returns of more than 300 rather 400%. So I would like to have more understanding on the same कि मतलब इतने अच्छे returns में क्यों नहीं लोग invest करेंगे?
Yeah, because I will tell you for this, we have opened our first store in Bangalore. So that person like he got their ROI within 1 year.
Oh,
So
okay.
generally we are promising like 18 to 20 months, but that person got only within 1 year. So we are providing a lot of support. So we give the support since everything I will tell you earlier after this. So
Yes.
we are providing all things like in terms of product and other thing. If you
Yes,
see,
yes.
we have a
No,
few stores.
we'll discuss this detail,
Yeah.
but here I would like to highlight the most important thing, the kind of a support and handholding which this company provides makes a difference in the market in terms of getting the money recovered in a stipulated period of time. So this product has a high return on investment. तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है कि जिसने इन्वेस्ट किया है उसको एश्योर्ड बिजनेस वापस आएगा कि नहीं या
Yes.
ओवर टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड Yes. So this question I wanted to ask before only. There are many market leaders, in terms of मतलब उन्होंने इतना strong market सालों से कि मतलब आज 3 पीढ़ियों की बात करूं मैं अपनी तो हम the Hawkins and the Cello, the Prestige, even Wonder Chef has created a big market for itself. How do you place yourself, your brand into the market if I compare to these competitors?
So if you compare to our product to other this kind of a brand, like we have started in 2000, like I told around 2018 in Indian market. After that, we are fastest recognized brand in India. After within the span of the 3 year time, we have a more than 20 million customer base and like a more than 50 million customer like happy customer. And also, if you see like compared to other brand, no other brand they are serving lifetime warranty. We are giving in non-stick product lifetime warranty, cast iron product non-lifetime warranty. If you see like a Wonder Safe, Prestige and Hawkins, earlier they don't have any cast iron product. Like
Okay.
when in Indian market we started cast iron product, so they will also selling starting the cast iron product. So we have number one, our product is single molded cast iron product. If you compare to other brand, they have a repeated another thing, but our product is single molded cast iron product.
Single molded. So here we have to understand, the single molded cast iron product they have it, which people started replicating, after they have conceptualized in the Indian market. So here
Yeah.
is a very strong point कि सबसे पहले market leader में अगर हम, एक cast iron product जो पहले नहीं market create कर पाया था, आज pots and pan ने वो करके दिखाया है.
Yeah, we have a one product called Circulon. That product we have a 30 from last 37 years. We have that our patent product, like our hero product Circulon. For that product, we are giving lifetime warranty.
Okay, okay.
In non-stick segment, in non-stick segment also that cadmium free and pure free that product.
But how
And
will you justify? Because it is always considered, the non-stick is not healthy, way of dealing with the food. So how will you justify that if your products belongs to the same category?
earlier, people are if you see ask for anybody like a non-stick and other things, so people are
Yeah.
thinking Teflon coating. But
Teflon coating.
yeah, we are not using any Teflon coating. We are using cadmium and Sambur coating that came from USA. And if you
Okay.
see our largest manufacturing unit in Thailand. After
Hmm.
making product in Thailand, we are sending that product to America, US market for quality check. Each
Hmm.
our product, like if you see non-stick pan, we have a more than one cycle observant test, then we have a multiple test. After
Hmm.
that quality pass, that product will come to Indian market.
Okay, okay. So it's a very proven way of the product which you offer to the market. So here we have to understand the product range which is talking about is a proven based. It is not after the first trial. It is after multiple trials the product comes and brings to the market.
Yes.
So over to the next slide. Yes. So Nafees, we have discussed, much about the company, the how the company started and about you, how did you franchising, right, and the other things, advantages. So I would like to have more, questions from the viewpoint of those who wants to invest in your venture. So what type of criteria do you keep in terms of, education and background?
So generally, we are seeking that people that aware about market, they know that at least they have a PUC or
Hmm.
graduate, so that
Correct.
little bit know about like a marketing and other thing, how to
Hmm.
talk to people, how to, like a different situation will come, how to handle that situation and
Hmm.
everything.
Hmm.
And also like a skills, so they have a, like a negotiation skill and other thing,
Yes.
and
Yes.
also they don't have like a similar kind of a business any background.
Right, right, right.
For
So
example,
I can understand. Mhm. Yeah, please, please.
having like a different background, like a different cookware segment, so we are not giving that percent our franchisee.
Hmm.
Because then that time the conflict will happen, like they are selling some product, other
Yeah.
product in our store, or
Hmm.
maybe our product they can use selling in their store. So
Hmm.
that's why we are not giving to that person our franchisee.
Okay, okay. So here the brand Pots and Pan is very clear in terms of the person should have acumen to run business. He should have that capability to run business successfully because not only from the viewpoint of the investor who invest, but also the point need to be considered from the brand side कि जिन्होंने आज conceptualization करके और running successfully in the market तो वो एक नाम दे रहे हैं, right? तो वो एक capability होनी चाहिए business को successfully run करने के लिए. So apart from this, this is very important question. I have a curiosity to ask this. How much time investment would be required in terms of that? How much time should be invested, especially when a person starts operations?
Like in Indian market side, people are thinking like if you are taking franchisee, so their company will do everything, they will sit. So, but in terms of time, I will tell in our company, Pots and Pan, we want to people at least invest daily 4 to 5 hours. Because
Okay.
they know monitor the business, they know how to like a customer is coming, how to like our store manager they are talking, and
Hmm.
how to behave the customer, how to make database of the customer, how to
Hmm.
give him the offer. Some people they are giving different background, how to talk and
Correct.
everything. Like for monitoring any kind of a business, like at least should honor be there in that
Hmm.
shop
Hmm.
initial 6 months. After
Yes.
6 months,
Hmm.
like once the story will settle autopilot mode, then they can decrease the time depend upon their.
Mhm. So the person, here we have to understand to start any kind of a venture. It is an investment from the side of, franchisee. If he or she will not be invest time, it becomes very difficult to, control the business later on.
Yes.
So to get your business into the autopilot mode, essentially it is required to invest time, which is very between 3 to 5 hours on the daily basis, which is the minimal, and which is very much expected also. I do understand with
So then
you.
at least they will come to store, they will monitor which
Yeah,
item sold, which item they have a demand. People are any customer is
correct,
coming, what they are
correct.
asking, what
Yeah,
they are telling about brand and everything.
yeah.
Because if you are like a manager, other thing, if you are that honor will be there in shop, so that there's a percentage is also different.
Yeah, and also from the customer point of view, right? So the dealing with the customer, I understand that the manager will be there, will be controlling everything. But if it is the brand owner, the franchisee will be there, then it becomes more prominent to the customer, talking to, understanding, giving the personal insights. So
Yes.
all this becomes very important to run a business successfully. I do understand. So these are the expectation which from the Nafees. right? That the investing time plus the background to run the business successfully should be the ideal way to scrutinize or to fit for pots and pans. Over to the next slide. Yes, yes. So then how much to invest, because no business will run without investing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would like to have more understanding on the financial segment. Yeah.
I will
So
explain, yeah. So for that, any business like starting any franchise, at least we require around 4 to 500 square feet area, and
okay.
that investment is totally depend upon the area. For example,
Okay.
sometimes we got 400 square feet, sometimes 300, 500. So
Hmm.
because once we have an area, bigger area, so interior cost, every cost is increasing. So
Hmm.
ideal our investment is cost around coming around 20 to 23 lakh rupees.
20.
This 20
So.
to 23 lakh rupees, our 3 lakh rupees our franchisee fees, and
Hmm.
around 7 to 8 lakh rupees interior cost. In this interior cost,
Hmm.
everything include like
Hmm.
wall ceiling, tiles,
Hmm.
rack, camera, everything included in this.
Hmm.
Apart
So
from this,
I would like to know more about when you say that space. So do you have any certain criteria to choose location or property?
yes. So like
Okay.
we have a segment like we will done the research how to choose the area. We have a like a team. First we'll done some research. Then after that we'll our head will sending that report to our head office. So they will also check. Then we have a multiple like a process. After that we'll finalize the process.
Okay,
But
okay. So for you, any high street area or the market area, so what type of criteria you look for when it comes
generally
to
we are
the
looking for a
surrounding?
ground floor. Generally we are looking for a ground floor nearby like a gated society, high
Hmm.
end market, and
Hmm.
like there we have a parking. At least we have a car parking and bike parking.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
at least they have around 12 feet frontage
Hmm.
for choosing that
Okay.
location. At least 12 feet frontage is there. If
Hmm.
corner property, then very good.
Hmm. I have the another very important question in terms of making the infrastructure ready. So you have a setup cost which involves 8 lakh of the amount, right?
Yeah.
So I have to understand if somebody would like to think at their local level that he should be able to invest in a better manner at a less discounted price. So वो open है आपके लिए कि अगर
Yes,
कोई
yes.
अपनी तरफ से infrastructure को बना सके?
Yes, if anybody want to open like do interior from himself only, so we can allow. But he
Hmm.
should follow our designing because we
Hmm.
are giving our designing like how to keep the product, where we are making rack and other things, storage and everything. Because
Hmm.
that person is doing this
Yeah,
business,
yeah. So
so
that
he
I
can
understand. That I understand, because it's a brand, it has to be standardized everywhere, right?
color, we have a standard color, tiles and
Yes.
everything. Just we'll give design. At least
Hmm.
he follow our design, he can do from here side. No problem.
Okay, okay, okay. And the franchisee fee, right, which you have kept as a 3 lakh.
Yeah.
So I like to understand that what are the support, just for the, it is going to be tenure of for how long?
This for 5 year,
5
five
years.
plus 5 plus 5 year, but we are not taking any renewal cost after 5 year.
Hmm. No, but for the franchisee fee of a 3 lakhs against, why I mean it is being segmented as a 3 lakhs. What are the deliverables and hand holding you provide against
We
3
are
lakhs?
providing lot of support in terms of support advantage. Like for example, if anybody taking our franchisee,
Hmm.
initial 6 months we are giving free newspaper ad,
Okay,
and
okay.
also we are giving free flyer and
Hmm.
also free training,
Hmm.
recruitment. We are helping a lot of sites, till site selection,
Sure,
store designing,
sure.
storage, everything will provide support and
And it is a good deal. So you invest 3 lakhs for a tenure of 5 years, and on the completion of 5 years, you would not be required to renew with the same amount, which typical
yeah.
is the standard term in the franchising
Yeah,
segment.
generally we are giving 3 lakh rupee for lifetime, but our agreement is 5 plus 5 year. After
Hmm.
5 years, if people want to run the renew the agreement, so we'll renew that.
Will renew it without any
No,
kind of a payment.
any kind
So
of
that becomes, the total investment cost involves around 23 point, around 24 we will consider, in
yeah.
which there is a segment of the 8 lakhs against the
Yeah, that
setup
I
cost.
consider for 500 square feet. If area is smaller, like a 300,
Then
400,
investment will be less.
yeah,
Yes, yes. So here we have to highlight here, if the space is less than 500, the investment will come down, and the setup cost is involved 8 lakhs, जिसमें ये भी हो जाता है कि इन्वेस्टर अपनी तरफ से वो इन्वेस्ट कर सकता है, which becomes a good possibility कि local level पे the symmetry and the other things with less price पे मिल सकती है. So this becomes a very important point to understand. The brand is quite flexible in terms of making the infrastructure ready. only. The only condition is that it have to look, follow the look and feel, which should be the standardized. So over to the next slide. Yes. So you have talked a little about, but I would like to have the complete understanding about your support. You can give me the brief. Then when somebody decides to shake hands with you, from there, how do you start supporting franchise?
For this kind of any franchisee, for our opening any franchisee, location is very important. So we start the support choosing the right location to right market to till the store open.
Okay.
Having the five store like lifetime the store. We are providing all support in terms of site selection, store designing, store layout, recruitment, training, marketing, how to market the store. Like we are providing Facebook, social media marketing, free newspaper ad, initial 6 months, and also every year we are giving free flyer for distribution. Also we have our inbound chef that work in like Obra chef, Mr. Varun is also making the everyday video recipe book. We are also providing catalog, and also we are providing brochure to all the material to free to our franchisee.
So
our celebrity chef, Mr. Varun, is making everyday video and how to use our product and recipe, sometime unboxing our the product. If you see that our video is seen around in Facebook around more than like a 3,000K, some videos around more than 2 million.
Great. So here, from the Nafees point of view, the complete 360 support is being provided to the franchisee.
Sometimes we are doing demo like we are making some demo is like a good gated society or any mall. We are putting our demo to there. We are putting our tawa and other thing. We are making our dosa and something. Our dosa will not stuck in this. We are showing sometimes this are thing to various stages like any mall or gated society or big apartment.
So I have to highlight very important question from the investor point of view, right? What are the threats you have it, right? It is I know that your success because of your product and the look and the feel and the everything what you deliver, it has become 100% shorty, right? But there are threats, in terms of sometimes the business doesn't run. So what type of support a person or investor look for in this regard?
So, for example, like if you see this kind of a segment, our product is compared to our competitor, our product is little bit costly. So people are like assuming this product is very costly. Who will buy this or other product? But if you terms of our consumer and the customer base, within 2 years span of time, we have a more than 20 million customer. And every year we are selling more than 10 lakh product in Indian market. And also, every year.
So that's how. No. My again question. I would like to have more understanding. Suppose if somebody has invested in your brand, right? He has started, but the things are not moving in a right way, right? So do you give a hand holding in terms of changing the location without charging any kind of the upfront franchisee fee? So do you give this type of possibility?
We will not charge any single money. That time we will not charge any single money. If you are a person trying to move in some space, location, something, that time he should like ready some little bit more money for interior cost. So company will not charge anything. Company first will support, like will run more extra ad, advertising, newspaper like Facebook, Instagram will put more ad and more things support in terms of support, digital marketing. We are providing all support.
So we have the clear understanding from Nafees that right from where to start, how to start, making the infrastructure ready, the complete support in hiring, in recruitment, post the start, the advertisement, the digital marketing support, everything is being provided. Even then, the shapes, the business is not in the good shape, the brands.
In this time of like if any business is not running good, so we are providing some corporate deal. Like might be some any company they want to corporate order like the poly gifting. So we are getting any lead, any corporate deal. So we are routing through our franchisee only.
So is there any kind of the support do you provide in terms of the initial launch? The initial launch when they start, do you give any kind of discount or the offer to have the kickstart?
Yes. So initial generally we are opening our any new store, so we are giving 20% discount. If we are yearly, we are giving two time like our discount from our end. In that time, our discount 70% discounts are borne by company. 30%,
70%.
yeah, 30% will take care by franchisee. And also, like if you are giving any discount or any online price matching, so we are giving that discount from company.
How about the product which are not sellable? For example, the product which is very prominent in Mumbai may not be possible in any of the regions, right? In the small cities, tier 2 and tier 3. How will you help a franchisee in terms of the stock correction?
So we'll do stock correction every 6 months. For example, some item not sold, so we are taking that item return. We'll provide the same amount. We are not deducting any money. We are
Okay,
not,
okay.
yeah. For that, we are like which amount he purchases, same amount we are taking that item return. We are providing which product he wants, so we'll replace that product without any single cost.
Because
He-
it's not a food or something, right? So it is the product which goes for years and years, right? So it does not. So you can always do the correction in the product range and can replace with a
Yeah,
highly
sometimes
sellable.
we launch new products. We are sending new product. We are taking that old item. Some product like we have are not moving because of if you see like in North India, people are using some different mindset. Dosa, they are not
Correct,
using dosa
correct,
tawa. If you
correct.
go to South India, there people are more required dosa tawa. This are thing.
Correct, correct, correct. So on the sales and discount front, right? I would like to have more understanding. It is your process that you give a discount in the beginning, or it is restricted to the city or the location.
That actually generally it depend upon city and other thing, but generally we are giving to all store because people are coming. They are thought like this company store open first time, so
Hmm.
everybody asks like in retail sector discount. So generally we are giving 15 to 20% discount.
Discount.
So
Okay.
because sometimes people are coming first time, so they might be they will not buy our product. If by seeing discount, they will buy our product.
Right, right.
People are thinking, oh, that open new store will come next time, then we'll buy. But after seeing this discount board over now, our discount offer is running, so we can buy now only.
Sure, sure. So I think that Nafees has covered more or less about the support in terms of the training and when they start the operations, and also when they start, the discounts and the sales uh, comes in the picture, to have the kickstart in the business. Moving ahead to the next slide. Yes, so these are the direct picture from your stores,
Yeah.
right? So it's a New Delhi and a Bangalore one, so very beautiful look and feel you can see.
If you see
So
our Bangalore store at night, so you will see like a zoom lighting and other feature. Then you will see like how good our store.
yes, no, I can see, So this is a success stories. I would like to have more understanding in terms of your, the success stories.
If
The
you see
success.
our that Bangalore store, that person started as a franchisee like to January 2020. Within 1 year of time, he got like a return of the investment his money.
Wow,
So
wow.
that time we were like he's doing very good business. And even in lockdown time, we are doing very good business.
Right, right. So
Yeah.
here the very important point, even during the pandemic time, the brand Pots and Pan creating a market and establish himself. The finest example is of the Bangalore store, which started a year back, and the return has come and running successfully. So moreover, Nafis, I would like to have, apart from your presence in the Bangalore and Delhi, where all do you want to start, and what is the strategy do you look for your expansion?
Now we are looking for all like a metro city and that capital city. First we are target, then
Okay.
we will start like a tier two city. Now we are more focusing about Gurgaon,
Hmm.
uh, Cochin,
Hmm.
Lucknow,
Hmm.
uh, Chennai,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
Ahmedabad,
Hmm.
Pune. We are upcoming very soon in Pune. Chennai we are opening very soon store. Then we
Hmm.
are looking for Mumbai,
Hmm.
Maharashtra, and also we are looking for Bhubaneswar,
Hmm. Hmm.
Indore.
Hmm. So you are creating, I can see, you are creating a big market in the way that, you are starting in the Maharashtra and the South, you have already presence, and Chennai also you are coming up, and one is in the Lucknow East, you towards the East also you are going, already you have a presence in the three places in the Delhi, right? So I think it becomes very important from the investor point of view. If you have a presence, person can go, person can see the product and can discuss in person,
Yeah,
right?
like in cookware industry, people want to see the product and they want to feel the product, like
Correct,
how
correct,
is the kadai, if you want to the kadai or tawa, how big is the
right,
kadai, how weighted is the kadai, because some people are for more weighted vessel, some people are looking for lightweight products.
correct,
So different. If you see, like we have a India more variety of tawa, we have a
yeah,
more than 26 variety of tawa. In
right.
India, no other company they have a variety of tawa, this kind of a variety in tawa.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So here I have the complete understanding that you are expanding your
We are planning to
presence.
more than open 10 store by March 2022. We are
Okay.
planning to open more 10 store.
Fine. So moving ahead to the next slide. Yeah, so this becomes very important question, especially during pandemic time. Everyone is thinking hundred of times before investing. So you have given the better insight. You have already talked about that during the pandemic time also you are creating a big market. But I have to understand that how in the past 18 months how you have been surviving with your company owned outlets and the franchisees outlets, and how are you giving a support during this pandemic time to the franchisees?
So if you see, like in this pandemic time, like hotel are getting closed, so people are start eating their home. So that demand is increasing more kitchenware item. I
Hmm.
given that earlier example also. Earlier people are not making cake, that's like any this kind of a product in their home. Now they are starting making cake and other thing in their home only. So like our demand is increases cookware product. So in
Hmm.
this pandemic time, like people are not coming out, so they want to more like increases home delivery. So we started home delivery our product in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Delhi. If
Hmm.
people are we sending that we have a like all customer database, we are sending to them our
Okay,
brochure and video and other thing. If they are
sure.
selecting the product, so we are sending through them. So like many company like our time, we have sometime our store manager they will go there and they will supplying the product.
No, is it possible also, for example, if I like a product which is at the lower price on the website, right? Or if I visit, I find the price more. So do you have the standardized priced offline and online both?
Yeah, if you see like if any offer is running online, so same offer will run in our store also.
Okay.
So for example, sometime any like a mismatch happen in online,
Hmm.
sometimes the product is not updated. So
Yes.
we will match the price. Same time customer is telling that product is price, so we'll match the price and we'll give same price.
Thank you, Abrar, for asking the question. I will answer your question once I complete the session in the questionnaire round. Yeah, so moving to the next slide. Yes. So that there are the questions from the side of the investor also, and I have a set of questions which I would want the Nafees to address those.
Yeah.
So, are you also giving dealership, or and this is only for the franchisees opportunities you're talking about?
We are giving also dealership in some product like they have like a GT store or any big LFR store if you have a shop. So, but for that we are giving only limited item. We are not
Lim-
giving full item
Hmm.
because the product we have a like exclusive for our franchisee only. Because
Hmm.
as I told, we have a more than 300 product. We are
Hmm.
not giving for dealership. We are giving only like cost item only 2 3 item. Not
Hmm.
4 item. For franchisee we are giving all range of the product.
So I have a
Only
very important questions related to it. When you say that you are open for the dealership with the the little limited stock. So if, for example, one location is already having a franchise, so you will give the same location to the dealer
no,
distributor.
for like within 2 3 kilometer radius, we are not giving
Okay.
any other new
Okay.
dealership. If
Mhm.
any older shop like they are selling our product, so we'll
Hmm.
step by step we'll remove that product.
So exclusivity is there in terms of
Exactly the
giving a
product
radius.
and
In
everything.
giving a radius. The other question which was coming in my mind regarding the investment pattern. So are you okay if somebody would like to invest in the FOCO? The model which I'm talking about. He is not able to run the operation from his side. So are you open for franchise-owned company operated model as well?
Now we are not running any focus store. So right now we don't have any plan for focus store. Once we have like a more than 50 store, then we'll plan for that. Earlier, now in this stage we are not giving any focus store.
You are not giving any
Yeah.
FOCO model in which the company, because there are many, the places people are ready to invest, but they don't have time, either don't have time and don't have a capability to run,
Yes.
right? So
So
in
because
both the
in this
regards,
time, this time we are for managing different location. We have a like
hmm,
also, but managing a store is very difficult.
hmm,
So focus store. So that time we are this time we are not giving any focus store. Once we have a more than like a 50 store, we have a, like all area present. So we'll start then. That time
hmm,
we'll think about that
hmm.
focus.
Mhm. So another question which are coming in regards of the you have given the little description about the market share, right? Why it is that, because every business when you talked about during the pandemic time is suffering, right? The retail industry I can understand, but still there must be a dip in this segment as well. So how will you justify this market?
Like earlier, like if you see like in this pandemic time, like if you compare to other sector, all
Hmm.
sector they are like decreasing the share and other thing. But
Hmm.
only cookware sector, if you see like they are increasing. I told
Hmm.
earlier also people like now started more eating their home and other things, so
Hmm.
required more product. So our sale, if you compare to other like segment, our sale cookware segment sale is increases.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
earlier, like last year we increased our sale is around 20. This year we our sale increase around 36%.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
More than
So
16% our sales increase. Also, this time we got more than around 30% more corporate order
hmm.
because
Hmm.
in our home, they like many pharma company, many company, they are to give to their employee cookware segment and other things. So we are getting that order also.
Hmm, 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 hmm. So there is another question in terms of the person has been running, but it's not the way it has to be to get his money recovered, right? So the location changes becomes possible.
Yeah, location changing
As
is
I mentioned,
possible.
this
Yeah,
has
possible.
already been addressed
Yeah.
by you. So I think more or less we have covered the questions in regards to the retail segment, the retail industry as a share, and how will you invest, and what are the returns you expected, and what are the supports in terms of giving a 360 support, right? So more or less any questions related to the retail industries comes, we may address, but I think we have the quite good understanding about pots and pans and the franchises opportunity, right? So over to the next slide. Yes, so you must be thinking from the franchisee, the point of view. How will you, after having the understanding about pots and pan, how would you like to start the new business apart from the pots and pan? So we will have an answer to this in which you may approach us on the number mentioned on the screen. It's 9844443200, and you can visit www.franchisebazar.com to know more about the opportunity in the franchises apart from the retail segments. So this is the complete understanding. Thank you, Nafees, for
Thank
being
you.
here and giving
Franchising
insights. And it is wonderful talking to you, and having the very good insight about investing the money. I'm very sure the people who are listening to us must have the complete understanding about the pots and pan, right? And stay connected. Us we have another 48 brands to promote in 2021. So please connect us, like, follow, and shares our social links. Thanks a lot, Nafi.
Thanks, Alka.